So a couple weeks ago I drew Snow White from the Rose Red story, so this time I'm tackling the Snow White we all know and love from the Seven Dwarfs tale. So how do you adapt probably one of the most adapted fairy tales? You make Grumpy the prince. Okay, hear me out. So I've seen the argument that in the original movie, Grumpy and Snow White have more of a relationship arc than the actual prince. They're sort of an enemies to friends trope. So making Grumpy the prince actually solves the issue of how to have a compelling prince character with less screen time. But if you make Grumpy the prince, everything gets consolidated. You can then make the story that Grumpy and his brothers are dwarven princes whose kingdom was taken away from them by the evil queen, giving Grumpy a reason to dislike Snow White at first. And then he finds out that the queen also wants Snow White dead, giving them a reason to connect and bond. It just makes for a tighter story. I know Disney's decided for their live action Snow White to not be in any relationships, but you could also do this, Disney.